everyone, welcome. Today I'm just going to be pretty low-key and really looking forward to playing with the Huda Beauty Rose Quartz palette that I picked up during the Sephora Savings event, and it is exquisitely beautiful, so I'm super psyched to play with it for the first time. And well, let's just go ahead and get started. Y'all, my name's Ambi. I am a non-binary makeup collector and beauty enthusiast, and I'm just here to have a good time. I will tell you right off the bat, I am having a pretty significant rosacea flare, and it's really hot in my room, so my face is probably going to get like redder and redder over the course of this video, but hey, I don't know, what are you going to do? So I try to take it pretty easy on my skin today. I put on some of my favorite foundation, which is the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. I just put on a little bit of it, and I have been using the Kosas Revealer Concealer that I also picked up during the Sephora sale. Now, it's been a really long time since I used concealer on a regular basis, but I gotta say, I'm really liking this because it is really lightweight, and it looks really light in the tube, but it actually suits me pretty well. It's very lightweight, it's not cakey, it doesn't cause a significant amount of, what's the word? Creasing. It doesn't crease badly under my eyes, which is great. So I'm really liking that so far. I just put on just a little bit today though, because I just want my skin to hopefully perk up and be in a better mood pretty soon. So I also already did my brows because I've never recorded myself putting on a face of makeup, and I just didn't want to put y'all through that. So let's get started. I'm gonna take it easy on the complexion today because I don't want to stir up anything. It has been an insane, crazy day. Today is my day off, but I had some meetings and I've just been super busy. I'm gonna start with the Charlotte Tilbury Nudegasm palette. Oh my gosh, I love this palette so much. If you don't have it and you're a similar skin tone to me, I think you would really enjoy this one. I'm going to start with the little contour, just a little bit here. I've got my mirror down below. I forgot to turn my lights on my mirror. Well, apparently it's not really going to cooperate anyway, but so this palette is wonderful. It has these two kind of bronzer slash contour shades. I'm using the lighter one right now as a contour, and then the other one is still pretty cool tones, but it works nicely. I like to actually mix them both when I start to apply like a bronzer type of thing. I'm not the most confident person when it comes to bronzer and contour. I'm not an expert at it, but you know, especially taking it easy on a day like this, it's not a big deal. It's already 4:30 in the afternoon. I'm not going anywhere. My dog is the only person who's going to see me for the rest of the day. I've mixed those two shades and kind of using it now as a bronzer. I mean, really just a little. Really just a little, because my skin will turn red in a heartbeat. Anybody else have to deal with rosacea? It sucks. I've had it for, you know, forever. Even when I was in high school, one of my friends, I use the term loosely, she gave me the nickname Tomato, because anytime that I would laugh or get mad or feel any type of human emotion, I turn bright red. I cannot help it, and then it flares up from time to time and gives your face some extra character, shall we say. When you're dealing with a little stress at work, it's that time of year where everything just starts to pile up. I have a lot of big projects on my plate right now, and we're writing a grant. I work in the nonprofit cultural arts sector, which I absolutely love. But when you're writing grants, it's a high stakes situation. And I just realized I forgot to put on powder. So I'm using the Kosas Cloud Set, which is one of the things I picked up in the Sephora sale. I've only used it once so far, and I used it with a really mattifying foundation, and I wasn't blown away. I felt like it looked a little dry. So let's try it with my favorite no-fail foundation. I'm just using my e.l.f. powder brush. I love this brush. It is so soft. I've had it for a very, very long time. It washes well. It always comes back to shape really nicely after being washed. That's a heck of a lot of powder I just put on, but we'll see how it works. It looks good. It doesn't look as dry as it did when I put it on the other day. I think I was wearing the Fenty foundation, the original one, the mattifying one, which I love, but the powder made it look a little dry. All right. So playing with the Huda Rose Quartz palette today, I felt like I really need to use a cool tone blush, which frankly, I really don't have a lot of cool tone blushes. I have this one from Flower Beauty. It is called Wild Rose. And the only reason I even bought this blush is because I was in such desperate need of a cool tone blush. I've only used it a handful of times, but it's really nice. The texture is really soft. It's like velvety soft. And it's pigmented for that matter. So I'm just going to put on a little bit. Another e.l.f. blush here. I keep calling it a blush, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm trying to say. This is the Flawless Face Brush. I love this brush. It is, again, it's really, really soft. I think it picks up a decent amount of product. Sorry, I cannot see. I have to close my other eye. Oh, there we go. Yes, very nice, very nice. You got some nice color there. I'm going to blend it a little bit better in just a second. Don't freak out. Do you tap your makeup brushes? I'm a tapper. I'm a tapper. I admit it. It doesn't bother me to hear people tapping their makeup brushes, but I have seen some comments on some YouTube videos where people just really hate that for some reason, but it doesn't bother me. Hope it doesn't bother you. All right, just blend this out a little bit with this big old fluffy soft brush. I found this on Amazon. I always say that black is my favorite color because I always wear black, but when it comes to like colors that I enjoy looking at, it's got to be blue. And I love this bright blue color. It's like a almost cerulean type of color. Oh, there we go. There we go. I still have a little bit of blush. Really don't want to overdo it with anything. And then for highlighter, I'm using a Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder in the shade, what's it called? Blossom Glow. Have you tried these Wet n Wild highlighters, y'all? They are amazing. They are amazing. They are really inexpensive. I'm trying to get it in some good lighting for you. It's a really beautiful formula. Really easy to work with. Let's see. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. This is my favorite part. Oh, no, I turned white. Okay, there we go. Sorry. I haven't done this before. I'm still learning. But there we go. Yes. Oh, yes. Love it. Thank you. Wet n Wild. I have two Wet n Wild highlighters in this Mega Glow line. I love both of them, I have to say. They are among my favorites. I am a huge highlighter fan. If you follow me on Instagram, that comes as no surprise to you. I like to glow. Here's the thing. I have some texture on my skin. I have very oily skin. I don't care. I'm proud of who I am. I'm proud of the life that I have lived in this skin. So darn it, if I want to shine, I am gonna shine. I'm trying to open this palette. Finally got it open. Okay, so here's this palette. There's all these gorgeous cool tones, which are so out of my wheelhouse because I like orange. I think I'm gonna play primarily on this side of things. Let's see. All right. I'm gonna start. Oh, I need to wash brushes so badly. I have a very limited amount of brushes here. I'm gonna start with this light pink shade right here and put it all over the place. I used the Naughty Nude palette by Huda a couple days ago. I didn't even put makeup on yesterday because I was so busy. But anyway, I really liked it. I have several of her 9-pan palettes that I do like. I think her formulas are nice. Let's see. I'm not going to put down a lot of this. I really just wanted to kind of provide some groundwork for where we're going to go from here. And to be honest, I don't know exactly what that's going to be, but let's find out together. It's a surprise. When you do makeup looks, or when you do your eyeshadow, I guess, do you go in with a plan? Like, can you look at a palette and immediately see different looks that you can create, or do you wing it? Because not only am I a brush tapper, I'm an eyeshadow winger, as in, I don't know what I'm gonna do until I start playing around, and it kind of, you know, comes together or not. I'm gonna use the same big fluffy brush. I'm gonna go into the shade here, Happiness. Kind of use that in the transition / crease area. Ooh, yes. Now that's really pretty. That's nicely pigmented. I like that. Blend, blend, blend. La da 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 da. Anyway, I found these brushes on Amazon. I posted them on my Instagram a while back, and they are so soft. They are really great quality. They were super cheap too, y'all. So if you look back through my Instagram posts, you'll find them, but I'll try to link them in the description box too, along with everything else that I'm putting on. There we go. All right. And I don't know, I don't know what the brand name is, but here we go. Other side. My eyelids are kind of hooded. Not completely, but it's a little bit more dramatic on the right side of my face than it is on this side. So often what I do to try to balance that out is bring up my transition shades, increase shades a little higher on my right eye than I do on my left eye, and that helps to kind of visually create the illusion. So I bring it up pretty high on this side, like almost to the brow bone. Nobody's face is perfectly symmetrical. We all have things that we have to work around. Here we go. Look at this straight on here. Okay. All right. Add a little bit more on this side, and then we'll move on to something else. There are a lot of really fun textures in these palettes. I enjoyed playing with the Naughty Nude palette that has a lot of the same formulas and textures, and I did play with that jelly, I don't know what it's called, shade. I don't know what the formula is called, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. It's like this gel one right here, and then it has the pigment kind of suspended in the gel. I liked it. It gave some nice kind of glisten effect to the shadow, and it also is a really nice base for some other shimmers. All right, let's move on. I'm going to get a different brush now. I'm going to use the Sigma E44. I'm going to go into the shade Empowered, which is this deeper purple shade. And okay, yeah, we're going to need a little bit more of this to do anything. It's not quite as pigmented as I was expecting, but you know, it is also a shimmer. I don't mind wearing shimmers in the crease. Some brands' formulas are much more conducive to that than others. Charlotte Tilbury is great for shimmers in the crease. They are really easily blendable, and they give like a nice glowy finish. They're very forgiving, shall we say. All right, so here we go. I know this is not perfect, but like I said, this is a judgment-free zone. Here we go. I'm going to continue building this up. I really prefer when I'm applying my eyeshadow, etc., to look just a little bit down into the mirror. So it does give me a little bit more surface area to work with, or at least the feeling of more surface area. I think my dog is about to bark. Maybe not. I heard him make a little noise out there. He's on the other side of the door. He's taking a nap. I have a Brittany, also known in some parts of the world as a Brittany Spaniel. I am probably not surprised to hear this. I am not a hunter myself, but I have a sporting dog. He is beautiful. He is wild and crazy. He is on Instagram as well. His handle is Tim the Brittany. His name is Tim. He's named for Tim Heidecker, the comedian from Tom Goes to the Mayor, Tim and Eric, awesome show, great job. But Tim, my dog, is specifically named in honor of Tim Heidecker during the On Cinema at the Cinema era. So I hope there's someone else watching this who loves Tim Heidecker as much as me, because he's hilarious and amazing. And my dog is named for him. My dog's registered name is registered, you know. If you have a purebred dog, you can choose to register them with a kennel club. My dog's name is Double Decker Greghead. And I know that means absolutely nothing to you unless you are a fan of On Cinema at the Cinema. Okay, sorry. I noticed I just turned white again. I can't tell that it's doing that until I happen to look up. I'm just going to add a little bit more of this up here because I feel like I'm getting that asymmetrical effect, and I just want to even that out a little bit, so I'm bringing it up a little higher on the right side. All right. I'm sure someone out there is critiquing the way I hold my brush, but this is the way I've done it for, I don't know, 23 years, however long I've been doing makeup on myself. I'm fine. I'm going to keep doing it this way. Let's see. Okay. All right, that was good. Okay. I'm actually going to go into the first shade I started with, which is Happiness, with a Sigma E54. It's that tan, or no, matte pink shade. Bring it all the way underneath. I love this brush for this purpose. It's not really its intended purpose, but it works really well on my under eye, and it's very soft. All right, just a little, I mean, just a little. Yeah, I'm gonna put a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Ah, the lighting messed up again, didn't it? I'm so sorry. I'm gonna try to figure this out. There we go, all right. And then we have some lid space to work with, very little lid space to work with, but let's do something. You know what, I'm really feeling this Cosmic Love right here. So I'm going to take that right on my finger. Ooh, yes, here we go. Let's see what happens. Hopefully I don't end up, oh my gosh, it's pretty. Good grief. I was going to say, hopefully I don't end up with shimmer and glitter all over my face, but I don't think that's happening. Holy smokes. Good grief, y'all. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. I hope you guys can see it. Oh, wow. I hope y'all can see it as true to color, because ooh, it's pretty. Really, really, really pretty. That's so pretty. It's kind of, it's like blue and purple and all the colors. I am really blown away by how pretty that is. Holy moly. I'll put a little bit more on, even it out, so I definitely have more on the other side. Wow. Wow, are you kidding me? It's just gorgeous. Oh my gosh, okay. Now I'm gonna take, ooh, this is gonna be hard. I'm gonna take some of this shade called Moon Magic right here. Is this the one? Yeah, this one right here. And put it on like more into the inner corner area. Oof. It is a little bit more like a topper. I just don't want to put something too dark down there. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Heck yes. Oof. Man, I am impressed. This is so pretty, y'all. So pretty. Wow. Wow. I'm really really pleased with that. I mean, it's a nice, you know, I'm not trying to do anything dramatic right now. I just wanted something really pretty and simple. Gotta have a little bit of glow in it. Yes, I'm gonna use my highlighter into the direct inner corner. That's what I like to do most of the time. And then I always use my highlighter on the brow bone to kind of connect everything together. This is the oldest makeup brush I have, and I only use it for this purpose, and I only use it really for sentimental reasons. It's not that great of a brush, but I enjoy using it because I've had it for so long, and for a really long time. This was the only makeup brush I owned. This was the only makeup brush I owned for years. And then all of a sudden I was like, what's wrong with you? And then I bought a whole bunch of other makeup brushes and spent a lot of money on stuff. Yay, all right. Another drugstore product, let's use the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. I have very, very wimpy eyelashes, but I do like the way this one performs. It actually makes it look like I have eyelashes. Moment of silence as we all pray and keep our fingers crossed that I'm not gonna screw it all up. What do you think? Okay, well, not horrible. When I first used this mascara, I hated it because it went everywhere on my face, and I was gonna get rid of it, and my friend was like, no, keep trying it, let it, you know, now that you've opened it up, give it some more tries. And she was right, it doesn't flake on application like it did when I first bought it. However, I dare not put this on my lower lashes because it smudges pretty badly on me. So I always use my Lancome de Finicils mascara on the lower lashes. Love this mascara. It does not smudge. It does not flake. It is amazing. I do see I have a little bit of glitter on my, like directly under my eyes, not all over my cheek. Oops, just made a little smudge there. Just a little bit. All right. Okay, let's do something. Let's put on some lips. I don't know what I want to wear. I think I'm just going to go in with a gloss. I pulled out a couple of options here. I think I'm just going to go with the Pat McGrath Divine Rose gloss. Pat McGrath's gloss formula is so good, by the way. If you've never tried it, let's see. So comfortable. Very smooth. Looks smoothing. And it's not gloopy. So there we go. A really simple face of makeup, but at least I made some time to put on some makeup today. Makes me feel a little bit more like myself. Here we go. Yes. Well, y'all, thank you for spending some time with me. I'll see ya on Instagram, Face Ambition. Till next time, take it easy.